Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Great League and trying out a new team here featuring the Defense Deoxys paired with the Wigglytuff and Shadow Typhlosion. Here we kind of have a neutral matchup here as both of us are just using the fast moves here. They decided to throw the move, potential Thunderbolt. We can tank that easily. Now we're going to make sure we try to throw this Thunderbolt on our own. This Thunderbolt does do neutral damage as well, so both of us are just racing to these moves. Here, we know that this is a potential serve, so we're going to let this one go. And we're going to build up, and we are at 2 Psycho Boosts right now, so we're going to fire off 2 Psycho Boosts versus only 1 Thunderbolt. We do get a shield, and then we're just going to throw this second Psycho Boost right here to chip at it. So we did get a shield, that's the goal of this match. Oh, we do get a second shield, and then, okay, because they threw the second shield, we're going to switch out immediately. Save the Deoxys for a potential sack later, maybe. We do get the farm down, so interesting. They, have Skarmory in the back. Skarmory here is going to... is that Air Slash? I think they're running Air Slash. Yeah, so we are going to be taking moves quicker, but we're not taking super effective fast moves. Does it allow us to get to another move? Yes, it does. We're going to get this Icy Wind off right before they get to another move. So this additional Icy Wind gets this Skarmory into the low red, and then we're going to snipe that energy with our Shadow Typhlosion. And because we have the energy advantage and we have a shield, we're going to be able to blast this Annihilate into space. This Blast Burn definitely takes it out. So GG's to our opponents, able to win that game. They didn't switch out because they were ABA weak to that Wigglytuff a bit. So they didn't want to lock themselves in, I believe. So next game, let's see what we find. We got the Charjabug versus the Deoxys here. So we don't want to stay in necessarily. We're going to switch out and see what they have. And they reveal a Lantern. So Lantern here is going to be able to tank these moves, but also throw this Thunderbolt. This Thunderbolt here hurts, but it doesn't quite KO, which allows us to get to this Disarming Voice. Does some good damage here to get it into the red as well. And at this point, we're just trying to get this Lantern out of here because we want to get rid of their, basically it's their tank. We want to avoid this Lantern on our Typhlosion, so we're going to use our Deoxys here to farm down. We get the little bit of energy advantage, and now we're going to try to catch a move, anticipating the X-Scissor, hopefully. Yes, it is. So we do resist that right there. And now let's see, we're going to be able to win. Whoa! This Typhlosion is not able to tank these counters from this Annihilate. So we're only going to be able to get to 1 move. Honestly, should have thrown the Blast Burn, but it doesn't really matter. They're going to shield anyways. Here, we only have 1 chance. We're going to try to take out this Annihilate right now with the Psycho Boost. Let's see if they let it go. Okay, they do let it go. Unfortunately, we are debuffed right now. So are we going to be able to beat this Charjabug even shields, even though we don't really have any super effective moves? If we were running Rock Slide, maybe a better chance, but because they're running the Charjabug with the X-Scissor, they're going to be able to outpace us, and they had a shield, so they know that this is in their hands. This should be another X-Scissor right here. I don't think it's going to KO from this range. Nope, we're going to be able to survive another one. Well, doesn't need to go that far because they're going to be able to tank this Thunderbolt here and get to a potential farm down at this point. So GG's to our opponent. Tough game to wiggle out of. The Typhlosion just unfortunately could not handle those counters from the Annihilate, even though we caught some energy from that Charjabug onto the Typhlosion. All right, we got the Defense Deoxys versus this Talonflame here. Definitely want to stay in. This is basically our best chance to take out the Talonflame. Here, we're going to have to let the first one go through. It only is a Flame Charge, so now we have energy to work with. This Thunderbolt here could potentially get a shield. It does get the shield, and now we're going to try to catch another Flame Charge onto the Typhlosion here. Okay, we do catch the Typhlosion, but you can see even that boosted Flame Charge did 50%. And then here, we're going to time it correctly and get off this Thunder Punch for a potential second shield. Okay, we do get the shield and we get the CAP tie, so that's pretty good. That's as good as it's going to get in that situation. Definitely don't want to come into the Talonflame with our Wiggly, so we're going to wait and then go into our Deoxys. We're going to make sure we throw in good timing here. We get the Psycho Boost to go off. We need this to KO if we have any chance. But we do get the KO, which is fantastic. And now we got to switch out immediately. Ooh, good matchup here. Wigglytuff versus the Sableye. They switch out into the Trevenant, which is not a good matchup for them. So we are in the driver's seat right now. We know that they only could throw Seed-Bombs. We can survive the first one, so we're going to let the first one go. And then we're going to throw this Icy Wind right back at this Trevenant. Should KO at that range. Yep. And now this is just unfortunate for them. Farm down City. We just have to shield here. Doesn't matter if it's a bait. We just need to charm through this. 1 charm, 2 charm, 3 charm, 4 charm. And there goes the Sableye. So Wigglytuff closing the game for us, and combination of Typhlosion and Deoxys kind of manipulating that talent play matchup, and it was done to perfection basically. All right, next game we have Defense Deoxys versus the Lickitung. Okay, here they have a pretty decent matchup against this Deoxys, so we're gonna kind of chip and dip here. We go for the Psycho Boost to do the maximum damage. They're probably not going to shield that. Makes sense. We're going to switch out of here immediately. We're going to go to our Wiggly here, trying to see if they have any fire or steel types. They don't switch out immediately. They throw the Body Slam to chip at this Wiggly. They have a Feraligatr. So Feraligatr is not necessarily the best counter to Wiggly, but we know that we can tank the first move here, and then we're going to force them to make a decision. Are they going to shield or let this Disarming Voice go through? They do decide to shield it, and that's fine, because look at this damage that the Charm is doing, because the Feraligatr is running a resisted Ghost fast move. Here we know that we can tank the first one. They throw a Crunch. So interesting enough, running the Crunch version doesn't quite KO, so now we build up to another Psycho Boost. We're going to throw the Psycho Boost immediately and dip out of here again. This is going to do some damage to get it in range of potential Blast Burn, but it looks like we don't even need to go for Blast Burn at this range. We're going to invest 1 shield here. They go for big... Okay, we're going to throw a Thunder Punch right here. Let's see if they end up throwing a shield. They do throw the shield, and then we're going to get to another Thunder Punch quickly. And we need this to KO. Yes, it does. And now we are in good position because we have a shield versus this Lickitung. We know that they have to get to at least two Body Slams. And because we are taking this Lickitung pretty low, we can just go for this Thunder Punch, and then our clock is already reset, and we can snipe it with the Deoxys. So GG's to our opponent. That was well played by us right there. We got one more game. Let's see if we can end up on a good note. And that last game was kind of the flexibility of the Defense Deoxys, kind of switching in and out and wiggling out of the switch clock situation. So we got a great lead here, and they decided to leave. So GG's to our opponent. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you're going to use it.